People, Deluded, I'm back again. Now, I wasn't at the game. I wasn't at the two games, should I say. But at Hayland, our under-16s won the Liam Brady Cup. If you don't know, it's a cup, obviously, to honour Liam Brady, former Arsenal player. Obviously, post-playing career, he did his thing in regards to header development and youth development generally at this club. So, yeah. It's a tournament, I think, played yearly. Again, if you play at Arsenal, you'll know the specifics. But I think it's a tournament that's played yearly. Apologies, people, I just ate my dinner. But it's a tournament that's played yearly, sorry. And top teams coming in. This year there was Valencia, there was United, there was Celtic. Good teams, good youth sides and stuff. And it's good for these players. For Arsenal and United, it's Arsenal v United. I'm sure they play each other frequently, but that fixture isn't played too often. And that's a game that these players want to play for. You want to show the North and the South which one is better. Celtic, you don't know what to expect. Valencia, Valencia's a top Spanish academy, top Spanish club. You don't get to play too many Spanish. Apologies, people. The alarm on my phone wanted to go off. But yeah, it's a good education for a lot of these players because they don't typically get to play against a lot of these sides. And also, there's the competitive aspect. It's a two-day tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Silverware at the end of it. You're playing top teams. What young player doesn't want to, obviously, develop? Now, I wasn't there, but I have eyes and ears here and there at times, and I was getting a positive feedback from how we done over the 2 days, man. Obviously, my guy Charlie Pantino, forgive me if I mispronounced your name, Charlie, but he's obviously playing for Arsenal, he's playing for England's youth ranks, formerly of Luton, I believe. If you just type his name on Google, he's doing well. Herbert, the keeper, doing well. Mazeed's doing well. Looks like he's got a big future. In fact, Mazeed, I can't say your last name, bro, but Mazeed's, you know, he's doing his thing at centre-half, playing for the under-18s here and there. But he got the most glowing report. Him and obviously Zayn Mon-Lewis, players like that, we played quite well. I heard Aziz played quite well in the first game, not so much in the second. I actually heard Musa was playing up front, so they did quite well, man. It's nice to see, and I'm keen to see a lot of these players as they become scholars next year. Some of the names I haven't said, like you got Daniel, the fullback, right back. There's a couple of these players. Again, I'm not watching these under-16s or under-15s or whatever at Arsenal religiously. I haven't been out at Hayland, but you network with people and you find things. And again, I didn't watch any of the games, but yeah, man, getting positive feedback, and it's nice to know, man. Kiddo Hart Taylor as well, doing all right, and a lot of these guys are going to be scholars next year. And you lot know I like youth football, I like young footballers at Arsenal, so I'm always going to be here speaking about them, and I'm keen to see what they can do as they take their first real steps as a real big test to be professional footballers, because scholarship, within them first 2 years, you got to be trying pushing for a pro. You got to be trying to get out of under-18s and 23s football if you really want to develop. Really cutthroat, training and playing all day, every day now. So yeah, seeing possibly every now and again Lacazette, Aubameyang walk past, but there's no time to be starstruck. You can't sit and admire these players. Obviously, you can admire what they bring to the table, but you can't sit and admire them. You're essentially competing. I guarantee you, Tyrese John Jules, he probably got starstruck at first, and then he realised, I'm competing. Yeah, he's obviously a long way off them two, but he can't afford to get starstruck. He learns, he gets mentored and all of them things, but he's competing now, because at the end of the day, him and Ketty, all of them are fighting for Unai Emery to put them on the shirt, and Unai Emery somewhat believes in them, because John Jules went to Dubai and did quite well. Eddie's on the cross for the first team, allegedly, just based on how much he travels with the team. So, they're competing. Obviously, they're at different ends of the spectrum, sorry, got fingered there. Spectrum, in terms of John Jules is just come, and Nketiah are just starting their footballing careers. Lacazette and Aubameyang, I don't need to explain it. So obviously the latter two are going to be the better options, but that's what they're competing. They're competing to show that they can start. Do you see what I'm saying, people? That's the next real steps people are taking to be professional footballers. So it's nice to see, because it gets tougher from here. It only gets tougher. I wish people got to see what these young players have gone through, and they've all done very well to get to this point, people, because they've probably seen a lot of their friends get released from clubs. Obviously, these guys are going to sign scholarships, but a lot of them aren't. And a lot of them are going to sadly have to give up on football, not just at Arsenal, but elsewhere. Give up on football temporarily. Trial at other clubs hoping to get a scholarship. That's how mad football is, because someone might not get a scholarship at Arsenal. They'll go and trial at Norwich. They're not 9 times out of 10, all top clubs. No disrespect, but the centre-half is going to stand out at that club more than the existing one that's been there from 7, 8 years, 9 of age. Then he's going to probably trial from Norwich, he's going to get released, and then trial at Stevenage. Then it's going to filter down. Football is cutthroat, people. I wish more people knew, but I got to get out of here. I got to take a shower, man. People, DG, comment, subscribe. I'm out.